Hello, and thank you for watching today's video. I'm going to show you how to create two merged images using Canva. The image that I'm going to create today is this one here. So I wanted to create a vinyl awareness decal for my daughter. My daughter has end-stage kidney failure. She received a transplant about a little over a year ago, and then unfortunately her kidney is rejecting. So we've been raising funds to help cover her medical expenses, and so I thought one way to do so would be to create maybe these decals and or stickers in order to help raise funds towards medical expenses and travel expenses and different things like that. And so I went onto Google to look for some inspiration, and I came across this image here. Well, I like how they had the two images merged together. And I remember scrolling through one of my social media platforms and seeing someone do a tutorial on it. But when I went to look back for it, unfortunately, I either didn't save it, couldn't find it on all the other crap that I saved, or whatever. And so I kind of had to go based off of what I remembered happening in those videos, and a little bit of trial and error. And so I ended up with this image, which I was happy with. And I thought, hey, you know what? Let me go ahead and shoot a quick video on how to do this. You may have seen others do it this way, and this may also be a shorter, quicker way of doing it. But either way, felt like it would be helpful to anyone, especially someone that does Cricut decals or vinyl decals. We're looking to merge two images together. Great for logos, things like that. So let's go ahead and jump in. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go up to my main Canva here. This first step, the sizing of your image does not really matter, but for this, I changed my units to inches, and then I did a 5 by 3, which is about the size of an index card. As you can see here, it's zoomed in pretty large, but it gives you a good amount of working space here. I always leave this first one for me to drag and drop different images to see if they're going to work for me or not. So this is going to be my actual logo working page. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to locate your image right here in Elements. So I'm going to show you. The first thing I did was I searched a heart. You go to heart, you want to make sure you pick graphics. Even if you're doing star or a letter, or it doesn't matter what it is that you're searching for to merge with the other one. If you're wanting to change the color, you want to pick graphics. If you're wanting the shape, you can pick a shape. I pick graphics because 90% of them will allow you to change the color of them. Okay, so you just go to here and you can pick whichever one, where I would kind of work. You can pick whichever one you want, change the color to any color you wanted, and move on from there. A lot of the photos, if any, won't allow you to make those type of changes to. So I have my already saved one here. So it looks like there's nothing here, but it's actually in white, which is why. So my heart's there. I'm just going to change it to a color I can see. There we go. So that is my first image. The next image I searched for was the awareness ribbon. Again, you want to pick graphics if it's something that you are wanting to change the color of. And then you have, for this example, tons of options here that you can change the color of if you need to, as you can see. So again, I already have mine picked out down here. Same one I just picked for you there. and we'll just actually leave it up there. So now that we have that done, I take my heart and I just make it, just kind of make it big. And I put it in the center here, kind of line over this way. Now the next thing you want to go up here and search for is going to be, you can do a square, rectangle, it doesn't really matter, but square. And you want to pick shapes this time. So there's my shape. It came up one of my branded colors, which is perfectly fine. The color of it doesn't matter. I like whenever it picks up a color for me because I can see what I'm doing, and then I can always change it later. So move it to about half the screen. I'm going to take my heart here and I'm going to move it to about where I want to cover it up. So about there. Now I'm going to click my colored square here again, and I'm going to pick the color and I'm going to change it back to white. Now I always like to click off of it to make sure what I'm wanting to happen is happening. So now I'm going to take the ribbon from up here and I'm going to bring it down here. And I'm going to enlarge this to the sizing that I'm wanting. So I always end up flipping back and forth to reference what it is that I'm actually trying to do here. Takes a little bit of finagling. My curve, move it in where the smidge it looks like. Maybe move my thing that way. Make sure that we got what we're doing here. Turn this way. Move it over. Enlarge it some. And just kind of, okay. So now I want both of them to be the same color, and I can enlarge that a smidge, downsize that a smidge. Okay. So now I'm going to go back up to my color, and the kidney awareness ribbon is green. So go here, and yep, that is perfect. Then I'm gonna go here, do the same color. Okay. So then I also like to do this to make sure it looks about how I'm wanting it to look. And then I just click that again. Okay, so now that we have this, what you want to do is you want to highlight this image, then hold your shift button, click on the other image, release the shift button, and hit group. Well, ungroup. I don't know why I did that, but actually I'm going to do it like this. There we go. Try it again. There we go. Okay, so click all three of them. You're going to want to click your extra piece here, here, and then here. Okay, so now we're going to go up here to share, and you're going to click download. You want to keep it a PNG. Click transparent background. You're going to uncheck all and keep only this one. Hit done, and then hit download. So I'm going to save this to my desktop. Okay, so I've saved this, and now what I'm going to do is I'm now going to go over here to uploads. I'm going to, you can either hit upload file or you can just drag and drop. So I'm going to go ahead and okay, so go ahead and open the third page and I changed the color to something dark. So I usually just do black. So change this third one to black. Go back to your uploads and then click this. Now you're going to see that only half of this became transparent. So what you're going to do now is you're going to click to make sure that the whole image is highlighted. You're going to hit edit image and you're going to use your remove background feature. And you can see it removed all of the background. So now you can just squeeze that down. You can make it bigger. Okay. So now what you're going to do is you're going to go back up to share. You're going to go to download. Make sure it's a PNG. Hit transparent background. Uncheck all of these. Hit done. Download. Save this again. Hit save. And now I'm going to show you what it looks like. So click uploads. Then you're going to, I'm just going to go ahead and drag and drop this one into here. Oh, I have a line in the middle of it. Oh, I know why. Okay, so if you go here, what I should have done is on this one, so I'll make a small revision to this one, but as you can see, once I get rid of this line, your image is now merged, but let me show you what it looks like without this line. So what I did forget to show you is after I remove the background, I go here, turn the background back to white, click this image, hit edit image, go to magic eraser, and then you don't want to use the click option because it's going to click the large images. It's not going to get these small pieces. Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. When it's just little pieces like that, I just use this brush feature. And I will say on this one, the image should have been a little bit closer to the other one, which as you're doing your design, you may have to make some tweaks to it. I should have inverted this one a little bit more, but you kind of get the point here. And as it cleans it up, you will see I still have a small line here. I'm going to let it be rather than getting all OCD on it because I think you get the point and concept of how to create the merged images here. So once you're done with that, you will go back to design. And as you can see, your design is ready to go. And then you would refer back to my previous step, which would be to re-download this. You're going to have a transparent background, and then you will be able to create it without this line in the center. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it's helpful. If you want to see more Canva tutorials like this and others, you can check out my channel. You can always subscribe, like, and leave a comment. If you are curious about my daughter's journey to her second kidney transplant, as she is going through the children's hospital dialysis and transplant process again, I will make sure to drop the links to her Facebook page, her group, and her GoFundMe in ways that you can support. And if you're like one of her decals, you will find those links as well below. Thank you again for checking out the video, and let me know if you have any requests or any questions. Till next time, talk to you later.